Number 6 on page 35. So, I want to get it into standard form by completing the square, my first move. We could subtract the 5. There's 2 first moves that you could make. It doesn't matter which one you do first. The other would be dividing by -1.
So we would pretend if the y is 0 because we set it equal to 0, right?
You would only do that if you're finding the roots.
Oh.
And so we want to keep the y. All right, so again, first step could be dividing by the coefficient, or it could be getting rid of the c value. It doesn't matter which one you do first. We got rid of the c value, so now we're going to divide by that coefficient of -1. Across the board. So we're looking at -y plus 5 is equal to x squared plus 2x. I need to complete the square. What's my formula for that again? B over 2 squared. Yeah, we got like 3 different formulas that involve b in some capacity.
And 2 and squares.
And 2 and squares. Yeah, so it's easy to get them kind of confused. So studying is going to be the key ingredient here.
It's x squared, right?
So what's getting plugged in?
X squared?
Not x.
1.
Just a 1, yeah. Because the coefficient 2 cut in half becomes 1
just
squared.
the coefficient.
Just the coefficient.
Right.
All right, so we're looking at -y plus 6 is equal to, now the whole point of this is so that you have a trinomial that can be factored into a binomial squared. X plus 1 squared, yeah. Exactly. And now your only job at this point is to get y alone. So what should I do?
Subtract 6.
Subtract 6. Plus. Then we have a -y. So what do you think we want to do?
Divide both sides by -1.
Divide both sides by -1. Multiply both sides by -1. Or whatever feels right to you. I'm going to multiply. Correct. So we're looking at y equals -1 times that binomial. So just negative the binomial plus 6. And so from this, just like in the do now, we learn a lot of stuff. We can state the vertex, which would be what?
-2, 6. -1. I'm sorry.
-1, 6.
I copied this down wrong. -1, 6.
-1, 6.
I don't know where I keep that.
All right. Is this going to open up or down?
Open down.
Opens down.
Because
How do we know that?
if you do stuff, if you like double distribute and whatnot, you get -x squared, and that means it's a maximum or opens down.
Right. But you don't necessarily actually have to distribute it.
Well, I mean, like, knowing that the a value, if it were negative, right?
Yeah. Once you identify the a value as being negative, regardless of what it is, you know that it's going to open downward. All right. The vertex value, again, you're taking the negation of the number that's inside the parentheses. You're hanging on to the sign of the number that's on the outside. And then in terms of, like, they didn't ask us, but we can talk about translations here. So we're shifting
1 down, 6 right.
1 down?
Yeah. Right? Because it's a positive 1.
1 is going to go to the left.
Oh, yeah.
And 6 up.
That's bad.
And those are units. So, what I get from this is the idea that if I know what y equals x squared looks like, I can get all this information and I could just kind of ballpark what the graph would look like. I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to shift my vertex left 1 and 6 up, and I'll have what the parabola ought to look like. All right, just a general sense of it.
So it's just the same coordinates, just over 1.
And up 6.
Okay.
All right.